Here's the thing. Most gardeners don't realize, while everyone else is letting their gardens coast through August, this is actually the perfect time to plant shrubs that'll give you stunning fall color and set you up for an incredible spring show. Stick around because tip number 12 is going to blow your mind. Now, before we dive into our top 15, let me share why July and August are actually ideal for shrub planting. First, the soil is warm, which means faster root establishment. Second, you've got months of mild fall weather ahead for roots to develop before winter dormancy. And third, here's my pro tip. Nurseries are often discounting summer stock, so your wallet will thank you. The key is choosing shrubs that can handle the heat stress while establishing. That's where our list comes in. Number 1. Crape Myrtle. These beauties are absolutely unstoppable in summer heat. I planted 3 varieties last August, and by September they were putting on a flower show that lasted until the first frost. The secret is in their native habitat. They're from hot, humid climates, so our summer heat actually makes them happy. Plant now, and you'll get those gorgeous papery flowers in clusters that can be 6 inches across through September and sometimes into October. Pro tip. Choose the newer disease-resistant varieties, like Natchez with its pure white flowers and stunning cinnamon bark, or Tuscaroras with coral pink blooms. These varieties resist powdery mildew, which can be a problem with older cultivars. And here's something most people don't know. If you plant them now, they'll develop stronger root systems that make them more drought-tolerant next summer. Number 2. Butterfly bush. Talk about instant gratification. These shrubs will literally bloom within 3 to 4 weeks of planting, sometimes sooner, if you choose plants that are already budding. I've had gardeners tell me they thought I was exaggerating until they tried it themselves. The butterflies and hummingbirds will thank you, and the fragrance is absolutely incredible. It's like having a natural perfume factory in your garden. The key with butterfly bush is choosing the right variety. Black Knight has deep purple flowers that are magnets for monarchs and swallowtails. Pink Delight produces massive flower spikes that can reach 10 inches long. And if you want something compact for smaller spaces, try Petite Plum. It stays under 4 feet but produces full-sized flowers. Here's my insider tip. Deadhead the spent blooms every week, and you'll get continuous flowering until hard frost. Number 3. Rose of Sharon. If you want tropical-looking blooms without the tropical maintenance, this is your shrub. These plants produce huge hibiscus-like flowers that can be 4 to 5 inches across in white, pink, purple, or blue. I planted a white variety called Diana 5 years ago, and every summer visitor asks me what that gorgeous tropical plant is. Plant now for blooms this season. They'll start flowering about 6 weeks after planting and continue until frost. The beauty of Rose of Sharon is its adaptability. It handles drought, it handles clay soil, it even handles some shade, though it blooms best in full sun. One variety I absolutely love is Blue Chiffon. It has ruffled petals in the most beautiful lavender blue color. And here's something special. The flowers are edible and make beautiful garnishes for summer drinks. Number 4. Speria. The dwarf varieties like Little Princesses or Gold Flame are absolutely perfect for senior gardeners, low maintenance, compact size that won't overwhelm you, and they'll give you spring flowers plus beautiful fall foliage. Little Princesses produces clusters of pink flowers in late spring, then gives you orange and red fall color. Gold Flame is even more spectacular. The new growth emerges bright gold, matures to green, then turns brilliant orange-red in fall. It's like having 3 different plants in one. I planted a row of Gold Flame along my front walk, and neighbors stopped to ask about it all season long. These Sperias are also incredibly drought-tolerant once established, and they attract beneficial insects that help control garden pests naturally. Number 5. Potentilla. Here's a shrub that literally laughs at drought conditions. I have one that I planted in the hottest, driest spot in my yard. Southern exposure reflected heat from a brick wall, and it blooms continuously from June through October, with tiny rose-like flowers. The flowers might be small, but they're produced in incredible abundance. Goldfinger has bright yellow flowers, and stays nice and compact at about 3 feet. Red Robin produces orange-red flowers that are absolutely stunning against the small, delicate foliage. And here's the best part. Potentilla is virtually pest and disease-free. I've never had to spray mine for anything in 15 years of growing them. Number 6. Burning bush. Plant this now, and come October, your yard will be the talk of the neighborhood with that incredible crimson fall color. I'm talking about a red so intense, it almost glows. The scientific name is Euonymus elatus. An elatus means winged, referring to the interesting corky ridges on the stems that add winter interest. The compact variety Compactus is perfect for most home landscapes, staying around 6 feet tall and wide. But here's what makes late summer planting perfect for burning bush. They're setting their fall color mechanisms right now. The earlier you plant, the more spectacular the fall display will be. I planted one last July, and by October it was already showing better color than established plants that had been stressed by drought. Number 7. Ninebark. The varieties with colored foliage like Diablo or Coppertinus give you season-long interest, plus white flower clusters that are blooming right now in late summer. Diablo has deep burgundy foliage that holds its color all season, no fading to green like some purple-leaved plants. The white flowers create an absolutely stunning contrast against the dark leaves. Coppertinus starts the season with bright orange new growth, matures to copper red, then intensifies to deep red in fall. The flowers on ninebark are incredibly attractive to beneficial insects, and later in the season, they develop interesting seed heads that birds love. These plants are also incredibly tough. They handle drought, clay soil, and even some flooding. Number 8. Weigela. Especially the dark-leaved varieties like Wine and Roses Meese, you get beautiful foliage all season, plus those tubular flowers that hummingbirds absolutely love. Wine and Roses has burgundy foliage with hot pink flowers. It's like having a neon sign for hummingbirds in your garden. The flowers appear in late spring and then sporadically through summer and fall. Fine Wine is a newer compact variety that stays under 5 feet and has even darker foliage. And here's something really special about Weigela. If you prune it lightly right after the first flush of blooms, you'll get a second spectacular flowering in late summer. I discovered this by accident when I had to prune one back after storm damage, and it rewarded me with the best bloom show I'd ever seen from it. Number 9. Smokebush. The purple-leaved varieties are absolutely stunning, and those wispy, smoke-like flower clusters are at their peak right now in late summer. Royal purple has foliage so dark it's almost black, and when backlit by morning or evening sun it glows like stained glass. The flowers start as tiny greenish clusters, then develop into these amazing feathery plumes that look like puffs of purple smoke floating above the plant. Grace is a larger variety that can reach 12 feet, with stunning orange-red fall color even on the purple leaf forms. The key with smokebush is giving it good drainage. It hates wet feet but handles drought beautifully once established. Number 10. Viburnum. Species like V. plicatum or V. opulus give you spring flowers, summer berries, and fantastic fall foliage. A true four-season shrub. Korean spice viburnum has flowers so fragrant you can smell them from 50 feet away. It's one of the most powerfully scented shrubs you can grow. The flowers are followed by red berries that turn black and are loved by birds. European cranberry bush. Viburnum produces clusters of red berries that look exactly like cranberries and persist well into winter, providing food for birds and beautiful color when everything else is dormant. Many viburnums also have excellent fall color. Korean spice turns brilliant red-orange, while double-file viburnum becomes deep burgundy. Number 11. Boxwood. Perfect for structure and winter interest. Boxwood is the backbone of many great gardens. Plant now while it's warm, and they'll establish beautifully for winter. English boxwood has that classic dense fine-textured foliage that's perfect for formal hedges and topiary. Korean boxwood is incredibly hardy and has better resistance to boxwood blight. Green velvet is a newer hybrid that combines the best traits of both mites dense growth, good hardiness, and disease resistance. The secret to successful boxwood planting in summer is consistent moisture for the first month, then they become quite drought tolerant. And here's a pro tip. Mites wood roots are shallow, so a 2-inch layer of mulch is essential to keep roots cool and moist. Number 12. Nandina, also called sacred bamboo. Here's that mind-blowing tip I promised. Nandina berries are forming right now in late summer, and if you plant now you'll get those incredible red berries for winter color, plus the foliage turns amazing shades of red and orange. But here's the secret most people don't know. Nandinas planted in late summer produce more berries than spring-planted ones because they have more time to establish their root systems before flowering. Heavenly bamboo can reach 6 feet and produces massive clusters of bright red berries. Firepower is a compact variety that stays under 2 feet and has foliage that turns brilliant red in winter, but incredible color. Gulfstream is perfect for most home landscapes at 4 feet tall, with excellent berry production and beautiful blue-green foliage that turns red and orange in winter. Number 13. Pyrrhus, an acid-loving evergreen that's setting next spring's flower buds right now as we speak. Plant now for spectacular early spring blooms that will knock your socks off. Japanese pyrrhus has clusters of bell-shaped flowers in white, pink, or red that appear in March and April, when little else is blooming. Mountain fires has bright red new growth that gradually turns green. It's like having two different plants. Dorothy Wickoff has deep pink buds that open to pale pink flowers, and the foliage turns bronze purple in winter. The key with pyrrhus is acidic soil. If you have alkaline soil, plant them in containers with acidic potting mix, or create an acidic bed with peat moss and sulfur. Number 14. Holly. Female plants are setting berries now that'll feed birds all winter and provide gorgeous color when everything else is brown and dormant. Choose compact varieties, like Nellie Stevens. This is a hybrid that produces berries without needing a male pollinator plant nearby, which makes it perfect for smaller gardens. Sky Pencil is an incredibly narrow upright variety that's perfect for tight spaces. It only gets about 2 feet wide, but can reach 10 feet tall, making it ideal for corners or foundation plantings. Japanese holly varieties, like compacted bulls, have small leaves and dense growth that make excellent substitutes for boxwood in colder climates. The berries on holly are incredibly long-lasting. They'll stay colorful from October through March in most climates. Number 15. Juniper. Heat-tolerant, drought-tolerant, and evergreen. The ultimate low-maintenance shrub. Varieties like Gold Coast add brilliant golden color that intensifies in winter, making it a year-round showstopper. Blue Stars stays compact at about 3 feet, with silvery blue foliage that's absolutely stunning as a foundation plant or in rock gardens. Sea Spray has a natural windswept appearance that's perfect for coastal or contemporary landscapes. The secret with junipers is their incredible drought tolerance once established. I have some that haven't been watered in 5 years, and they still look perfect. They're also naturally deer-resistant, which is a huge bonus if you have browsing pressure in your area. Hey! Alright, here's my secret top pick hack that professional landscapers use. When you're planting shrubs in late summer heat, do this 3-step process. Step 1. The shade cloth trick. For the first 2 to 3 weeks, create temporary shade using shade cloth or even an old bed sheet. This reduces transplant shock by 70%. Step 2. The deep water method. Instead of frequent shallow watering, water deeply twice a week, soaking the root zone completely. This encourages deep root growth that'll make your shrubs drought tolerant faster. Step 3. The mulch ring. Create a 3-foot diameter mulch ring around each shrub, but keep mulch 3 inches away from the stem. This maintains soil moisture and temperature while preventing pest issues. This hack has saved me hundreds of dollars in replacement plants over the years. Now I know some of you might be thinking, this sounds like a lot of work for these old bones. But here are my senior-friendly planting tips. Choose smaller container sizes. They're easier to handle and establish just as well. Use a wheeled cart to move plants around your yard. Plant in the early morning or evening when it's cooler. Consider raised beds or container planting for easier access. And ask the nursery to load heavy items in your car. They're usually happy to help. Remember, gardening should bring joy, not strain. Take your time, stay hydrated, and don't be afraid to ask for help with the heavy lifting. So there you have it. 15 incredible shrubs that are perfect for late summer planting, plus the professional hack that'll guarantee your success. Which of these shrubs are you most excited to try? Drop a comment below and let me know. And if you try my top pick hack, I'd love to see photos of your results. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell. Until next time, keep those green thumbs growing, and remember, it's never too late in the season to make your garden dreams come true.